and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Mona and I make budgeting, planning and occasional motherhood videos. If you're interested in any of those things, make sure to subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out whenever I post a new video. So let's get started. I've already filmed a video about my Paycheck 1, which was my salary, and then Paycheck 2 and Paycheck 3 are the ones that we will cover in this video. Paycheck 2 is my husband's paycheck, and we are doing, what are we doing? So we got that paid through on the 1st of June 2020, and the amount was $12.50. You probably know that he didn't get paid in May because of the furlough. So he didn't get paid in May or April. So he got paid some amount through in May, end of May, which we are going to use for 1st of June paycheck. So he covered some of his, because he is self-employed, so he covered some of his business expenses through that, and whatever he had left he contributed towards our household budget. So this is what we are going to be working with. Yeah, so let's put that salary. Okay, so I probably didn't cover or mention this in our monthly results May video. We did have sadly we did have a death in the family in Pakistan. So it was just before Eid, so that was a bit of sad time for us. Deaths do mean extra expenses, or, well, a lot of things happen when you have a death in the family. So my husband had to help his family, and so he sent some money back home. So which is we're gonna take into account from this paycheck. So that was £200. Left with this, and then, like I mentioned in my previous video, that we take part in this group of people who get together and contribute some money every month, and then help out one person to use that lump sum, and then we carry on doing it until everybody gets their turn and they get that lump sum money. So basically it is type of a sinking fund, but you don't keep your money with you. You give it to someone else and they keep it, and they give it to each person whenever is their turn. And usually you decide that in the beginning of your plan, and you know already when you're getting paid. So that's that. So $375 my husband paid, and I paid $375 from my paycheck. So we've got left that, and then he was given his allowance. Leaves us with $575. Then I gave him £135. That was for travel. Maybe I should split it up because that would be easier. So I said that he can have £85 for travel, because I gave myself £80 because I'm doing some days from home and some in the office, but he can't work from home, so he has to go, he has to travel. So he's got that. And then I gave him £50 for miscellaneous charges. I'm probably spelling it wrong, that's why I've got some scribbles there. Correct me with the correct spelling of miscellaneous. That leaves us with £440. This one was pretty simple, guys, actually. And then we deducted £140 for his givings and direct debit that he has from his account. So that includes his phone bills and bank direct debit money, things like that. So that's that. 440 minus 140, that leaves us with 300. I'm gonna put it here. 300. So he kindly let me decide what I want to do with this money. Well, as you can see from my videos, I decide everything anyway. So initially we had another plan for it, but now we've decided that we will probably contribute this 300 towards next month committee money, this one, because we are still a little bit behind on the amount that we need to pay to catch up for June, for the month of June. We were deciding on paying that extra amount in July, and then we would be all caught up, but I think I'm gonna pay some extra now so we can catch up on this one. So I'm gonna just say 300, so that's gonna go to committee for June, sorry, yes, June, the remaining, so that will leave us 0. So that's, guys, I think that's the very best way of doing a budget, and this is called a zero-based budget, where every pound or penny has a job to do. So that's great. Moving on to our paycheck number 3, which is actually not a paycheck, but it is because we moved out, so we got our deposit money returned, so that was a bit of a bonus. So we got that paid back on the 5th of June. So let's see what we did with that. 5th of June 2020. So yeah, I'm gonna put what it is. Returned flat deposit, and the amount was £1,150. Yes. When we did our utilities in the month of May, for some reason we forgot to cover our water bill. So luckily we had this amount of coming through, so we paid that from this money. Sorry guys, I'm just speeding up because my phone battery can die any minute, and I can hear my little daughter, and she will need me very soon. So from my paycheck, I was not able to contribute any money towards our weekly challenges or like 2020 saving challenges. So that's why I used the sum of money here towards my saving challenges, which was 115 for the month of June. I will talk about that in detail in another video when I have full battery and a little bit more time. And then £400 we gave towards driving lessons. My husband needs some driving lessons so we can save up on our travel money and he can get his car soon. That would be a huge help. And then £80 towards my husband's weekly challenges, saving challenges. Right. And then some money I put towards, this is an extra payment which I will talk about in another video, towards one of our credit cards. So that's what I did there. Leaves us with and then 150 towards one of our sinking funds, which was for a new house whenever we move out. Then I contributed £30 towards our emergency fund, sinking funds. It's a bad line. Then I did towards our travel to Pakistan sinking fund, which is very low. We can't travel with this money yet, but at least we're putting something in. And then the remaining amount I just put towards another sinking fund, which I do not wish to disclose what category it is at the moment, But that's it. So another zero-based budget for our paycheck 3, and we mainly covered most of our saving challenges and sinking funds from this paycheck, which I'm really happy about. So thank you very much for watching. That's it. Bye.